Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, happy Friday. Yesterday we had a mostly down day. It was led by corn and wheat. Funds continued to be net sellers. We made new lows in the wheat market. Corn's testing the lower end of the trading range we've established over the last few months. The bean market was also down. Came back and closed about unchanged. And we saw the funds come in, and they were net buyers of oil, but net sellers of meal. And it seemed like yesterday the meal market, cash-wise, especially in South America, was weaker. Overnight we got things a little bit higher. Beans up about 3 cents, wheat up 3, and corn up 3. So we're kind of bouncing off yesterday's lows. The outside markets, the dollar's a little bit lower, and crude's a little bit lower. So that might be offering some support on the lower dollar part, some resistance on the crude part, and we'll just kind of see if this OPEC deal follows through and puts a little bit more premium on the crude oil. There was some analysts yesterday were talking about $60 crude oil because of this OPEC situation. As far as weather is concerned, we saw some analysts yesterday come out and say maybe you should be selling the grains because there's no weather problems in Europe. There's no weather problems in the former Soviet Union. There's no weather problems for the most part in South America, although it could turn a little drier in Argentina and southern Brazil. And really no weather problem here in the United States except for the southern plains. 6 to 10 day outlook calls for below normal to below temps for much of the Midwest and normal rain. So it might be a little bit of snow, sleet, rain type combination for much of the Midwest. That's pretty good for the crops. We did see one private wire service poll down in South America. The analyst down there suggested that a record Brazil crop is possible at 103 million metric tons. And again, if that's planted early, harvested early, that could cut into some of our export demand down the road. Cash basis levels, beans weak, but kind of bouncing up overnight. Corn's trying to remain firm. Farmers got a lot of corn to sell, and that kind of keeps the lid on corn prices. Soybeans, they've sold a lot, and it feels like that in the basis that the ownership by the buyers might be more than what they need at this particular point in time. So the fundamentals are still bearish beans, and people are trying to pick a bottom in corn, but it's really hard at this time of year given how much the farmers own and the record supply that we have as of December 1. So funds yesterday, sellers of beans, meal, corn, and wheat, buyers of oil, and we continue to look for choppy trade as we go into the end of the year. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.